It's a Family Guy crazy interactive world Griffin living room with exclusive Lois figure. Look at Stewie, he's probably saying Lois, 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 Mom, 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 Mommy, 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 Mom, Mom, Mom. Snap Lois into compatible playset to hear her speak. You gotta fight, you got one. Yeah, it's a try me button. Back here it shows Lois with the little playset as well as the other figures it works with from Series 1 and Series 2. Ooh, Mommy, Mom, 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 let's play with this playset. So here we got Lois. Once again, great sculpting from Playmates. Definitely brings out the look of Lois with her big nose and you know, the colors, the paint ups, very solid, you know, very cartoony like it should. You know, very good here. Very nice. I mean, then the magnets on the bottom right there. Articulation, Lois doesn't have much. Her head can't rotate, unfortunately. Her arms can go up and down and a little bit in and out, but they might have a tendency to be removed, but they're on little ball joints, so just be very careful with that. She does swivel at the elbows. You can move it, so that is cool. And she does have open palm right there. She could hold something, but that's all. Now the playset is actually very nice, especially good for collectors that want to display their Family Guy figures. You have this little indentation of the stairs. You have all the different picture frames like Chris, Meg, and Stewie. You got the wedding picture of Peter and Lois. And then you got all the kids right there. So many nice little details here, like, you know, with the stereo right there. It's very nice, has a little bookshelf. You know, it's very solid colors, but, you know, you got some nice paint apps right there with the little flower pod and like the little stickers that were put in there for the picture frames. Then you got the lamp. You got two different slots of where you'll put your figures right there. One right there and one right here, and then this little button to activate it, and there's the little speaker right there. At the bottom of the playset here is where you would put the 3 AA batteries that you would just screw in here. You have the on, off, and demo switch right there. This is what the back of it looks like. You know, it just, you won't show it from the back, but you know, you can see the indentation of the living room. Besides Lois, you do get 2 other little accessories on the playset. You get this TV stand with a VCR, or yeah, I believe that's a VCR, but you can, or a DVD player to make it more modern age. And then you get a little Family Guy TV that says Family Guy right there with the little rabbit ears antenna. Choose to place in the middle right here or on the side as they watch TV. It would be cool if there was a little couch, but you can see it's a good sized playset. And if you're a fan of the 90s Simpsons Playmates figures, then with their interactive playsets, then you'll just love these. Let's try out the Soundbite. So you put your Lois right here. Let's place her right on here. Then you press the little button right here, and
you gotta push back a little. You gotta get a little rough. You wanna fight? You got one. Clean up this mess. My daughter needs a makeover like there's no freaking tomorrow.
You also get this little instruction manual on how to replace the batteries and how to work the playset. These are all the figures that are compatible with the playset, and it says here the figure is not compatible with the living room environment. The doorbell will be heard, which is actually really cool. So you can see you can have 2 figures in each of the slots, and with the little buttons you can have them talk back and forth.
You gotta push back a little. You gotta get a little rough.
Size comparison time. So here you can see that the Family Guy figures are in really good scale with each other, with Cleveland, Quagmire, and Peter being the biggest, as well as Lois. Stewie is almost to scale. He's probably a little bit big, as well as Brian, but still, you know, they're a pretty good scale to each other. You can see that they are a little bit bigger than, say, a Marvel Universe 4-inch figure. They're compared to the Cyclops here, as they are more in a 5-inch scale, because you can see compared to the 6-inch Mark 6 Iron Man, they are a little bit shorter. So they're about 4.5 to 5-inch figures. Now, if you're a Family Guy fan, you will love these figures. They don't have the most posability, but the detail is pretty good. They look like how they do in the cartoons, and they work really well if you love the old Simpsons figures from Playmates. And then, in fact, once you get this, you definitely have to get the playset, because that's what's really the fun part of this of these figures, hearing all the voice clips and working with all the figures. And they do come with some great accessories. Playmates have really done a great job with this line. Like I said, you know, for collectors, they're great display piece if you love the cartoon, and kids, you know, kids or adults would love these figures just for displaying or playing with the playset. You can get the playset for 30 bucks and each of these figures for $10 each at Toys R Us. Usually there's a $5 coupon right now if you go like the Playmates Toys Facebook page. And I want to thank Playmates for sending me out these. They're really awesome, and I'm really happy to have these in my collection, so I highly recommend them. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkband.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your gnome in a big way. Lucky there's a Family Guy. Luckily there's a man who possibly can do all the things that make us laugh and cry. He's our Family Guy. Sorry about my singing.